No,
Recording in progress.
protects the outside.
Oh,
I wore it for 2 hours at a jam on Friday, and I forgot I had it on.
really?
Yeah, so if you look them up
So I've
online,
put in the chat Fred Kelly Freedom Pick, and
Okay,
so
thank you.
and so they have different sizes, and
Thank you.
they come 3 to a pack. You might ask them for multiple sizes from the manufacturer, because I ordered medium, but I think I might be small.
cool tip, pro tip right there. That's an OUJ pro tip. We are patenting that tip as an OUJ pro tip right here, right now. So welcome everybody. Hey Don, good to see you. I'm going to share a screen just for fun. Got to make an announcement. Sorry, announcement. I'm expecting a package that, of course, I have to sign for. And of course, there is a 1 hour window where Amy and Maki are out running around in the hills and where I start the session. And I'm absolutely convinced that the package is going to show up in mid song, and I'm going to have to close out my window, not close my window, but turn off my video and shut down the sound, and I will be gone for 90 seconds, and I will sign, and then I'll be back. And no matter where we were in the song, we will pick up at that precise beat that we left the song at. I feel this is certain. So
as long as it's wine on the vine, Bob, it's okay.
That's my.
Is it beer, Bob?
That's very close.
Wine on the vine.
One of you is
Wine?
one of you is a winner and one is not. I'll just say that.
I think it's wine off the vine.
Let's see what we got going on here. Let's do a little Folsom Prison Blues. Let's see if I can bring me up. Yeah, I'm here somewhere. Maybe down there. Tuck me right into, since I don't know when. And we're going to do a little exercise here, just for fun. I don't know. Maybe that can go over there a little bit. So here's my challenge for you. So the reason this is broken up into 2 beats, and 4 beats, all on F, is to try to get you to do 2 different strums. So the 2 beats would be down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then the 4 beats would be down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So you can see there's 8 beats. Chord and a dot, apostrophe and a dot, that's 4. Apostrophe and 3 more dots, that's 4 more. So that's 8 beats. 8 beats on F7, 8 beats on B flat, 8 beats on F, 8 beats on C7, 8 beats on F. Let's see if that changes anywhere. The only thing that changes, no, doesn't change anywhere. Everybody gets 8 beats. So it's going to be boring if you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You might enjoy it. That's fine. Don't let me. Oh, who did that?
Oh, I did that. I'm sorry, Bob. But I did have a question.
Yeah, please.
I'm getting a little bit of an echo too, I'm not sure. But when you count that, I'm hearing myself.
Yeah, I don't know what to. I don't have an echo cancellation thing. There's something going on with, I'm going to say, the mute function. And so go ahead and ask your question and then mute yourself and I'll answer.
I'll ask it twice at some time. So if you count the first 2, if you just count that, and then you count the next set of strums, how would you count it?
1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, because I do the down ups more than I do the counting. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. With the downs being all your downbeats. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. So with the F, F7, B flat, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and something like that. Now, here's the challenge for you. When you go 1, 2, and 3, 4, and somewhere on that 4 beat F, stick your pinky in. So you not only have a different rhythmic structure to those last 4 beats, you've also added the tone of the C note. And the beauty of this is the only thing you have to do for your F7 is to add that ring finger to that 3rd string, 3rd fret. So let's try that after I let the cat out. Let the cat out of the bag. So why does that F/C work so well? Because you've got an open C on your F already on that 3rd string. So you're just adding an octave. So that doesn't hurt anybody. No trees get chopped down when you add a C. 1, 2, 3, nice and slow. And I'm putting my pinky down right at that 2nd apostrophe. So I'm going pinky off, down, down, up, down, down, up, pinky down. Add your middle, or your ring. And then your B flat, of course, you can play as a G minor 7 or a B flat. And here's your second challenge of the day. There's going to be 17 challenges today. So you better get a sharp pencil. So you got down, down, up on B flat. Down, down, up. Take your G form, how you would form a G. Take it up to the 5th fret for your down, down, up, down, up, down, up. B flat. If you cannot jump a G form to the 5th fret, then you simply set it on your regular G on your 2nd fret and just slide all your fingers up there. So you can land it solidly on the 2nd fret. You don't even have to do a slide. You can do a little percussive strum until you get there. But it's a really nice way to give you another tone on your B flat. And I don't hit it too clean very often, but I do have fun with it. So that's another thought. Okay, let's just play this song with it. And of course, you can do any 2-beat strum, any 4-beat strum. It's 8 beats for each chord. Just play whatever you want to your heart's content. Or do exactly what we just practiced. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. hear the train a-comin'. It's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno, 5th fret, just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, hang my head and cry. F7. There's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know it can be free. But those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. If they'd free me from this prison, that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it out a little further down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Folsom Prison Blues. We're still in the blues, regardless of whether, you know, it's what is the book called? It's the OUJ sort of kind of hardly strictly blues songbook. I think that's what it's called. So there you go. Uh-oh. Another challenge. No cats this time. Nobody's rung the doorbell yet. Let's see what's happening. Everybody get through that okay? One piece. Evil ways. There it is. Okay. Landscape to portrait, you know, you just got to make some switches. Some changes. Look at that. That's something. 3 chords. I can't believe that. That can't be possible, can it? One of the great Santana songs of all time. Only 3 chords. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Challenge exercise number 2. invented this this morning out of desperation to find an exercise. And this is called the 2-beat, 4-beat shuffle, switcheroo, no, shuffle, swing shuffle. So what I want you to do is just take your hand, put it somewhere like around the 5th, like your index around the 5th fret, rest it lightly on the strings, do that down, down, up. Move it to the 3rd fret or the 2nd fret, just move it, 4th fret, I don't care how far, 1 inch, and do down, down, up. So far we've got 5th fret, maybe, and a movement, down, down, up, down, down, up. But the movement is key. Getting the sense of your hand moving as you're strumming, down, down, up, down, down, up, as if you were changing chords. Oddly enough, which is what we will be doing. And then, island strum, down, down, up, down, and move your hand on the up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. And again, just to get that feeling of moving your hand on the up, down, down, up, down. So it's just to make sure your right hand is doing what it's supposed to do. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Let's do that again. That's really fun. Bob, this is crazy. Let's do it again. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay. Now, anytime you've got a song where you've got 2 beats, 2 beats, and the chords keep switching, 2 beats, 2 beats, 2 beats, like when I love you in my arms and I feel blue out on your farms, whatever the words are. Whenever you got 2 beats, 2 beats, 2 beats, 2 beats, you're moving down, up, down, down, up. That next 2 chords, whatever they are. So let's do down, down, up on C. Let's do down, down, up on A minor. And then back to C. Down, down, up, down. Switching to A minor on the up. So down, down, up, C. That's kind of fun. That's called jump strumming. I have OUJ patent pending on the 2-beat, 4-beat swing switcheroo. So C, down, A minor, C, down, down, switch. Let's try that again. So your typical, whenever I want you all I have to do is dream. I need you in my arms and I feed you on our farms whenever, like that. You know, you do 2 beats all the way through, or you can do I need a down, D, down, down, up in your charms. So it's to take the monotony of a strum pattern and give it a little swing on the second 4 beats. 2 beats, 2 beats, and then a swing pattern. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, switch. And that was F to G7 if I didn't make that obvious earlier. C, A minor, F, G7, C, A minor, F, G7. Okay, what in the world does that have to do with Evil Ways? Well, there's only 3 chords. And we are doing E minor 7, A7 the entire song. So you could do E minor 7, slide over to A7 right off of your top finger. got to change your evil ways, baby, before I stop loving you. You do down, down, up the whole way. You could do down, 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 down. But to me, it's a little bit more fun, more rhythmic, more sweeter to the ear if you do down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. And I'm just sliding back and forth on my middle finger for that A7 and the top of the E minor 7. And so I'm just taking my ring finger off when I go to A7, putting it back down when I go to E minor 7. Switch. 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 Single strum. You got to change your evil ways. Hope you're playing along, baby. Before I stop loving you, you got to change, baby. Every word that I say is true. You got me running, hiding all over town. Got me sneaking, peeping, running you down. This can't go. This has got what? A beat, a hit on B7, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beats. It's really 7 beats. This can't, and your B7, you can play it like a G. Let's do the 7 steps of B7 if we haven't just killed that in the past. What am I doing here? I remember. What about where'd you guys go? I know you're up here. There it is. Ha. Don't you miss ukulele when this happens? Where he just does all this stuff fluidly. Let's do that. Yeah, that's good. So here's your G. What is that? Open 2, 3, 2. Yes. And so 1 B7, which is typically what I'll play, is just taking that form that you're so familiar with and just raising it up 1 string each. So you've got 2, 3, 2 open. So my A string is open there. So you hit it once, B7. This can't go on. Lord knows you've got to change, baby. Second B7, you got your E minor shape, right? Open 4, 3, 2. Take all those 3 very familiar fingers and that very familiar shape, if you like that one better. And there are some times where we go from E minor to B7. So that is a good shape to use. But that works just as well. Can't go on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And all I'm doing is taking my, maybe my first 2 fingers, but really my index finger, and I'm just hitting the top couple of strings. My knuckles are kind of hitting the strings as well, but I'm not strumming through. I'm not trying to go, because you would never get the timing right. Lord knows you got to change, baby. And then the other B7, of course, is barring the 2nd fret and then putting a finger, probably. You could, clamp down with your middle finger to give it super strong, a double bar, and put your ring finger up there on that 3rd string, 3rd fret. But I think most people probably throw their middle finger up there on that 3rd string, 3rd fret. But you don't need to do that because you got the G form and the E minor form. So let's go through that. You got me running and hiding, that kind of, what is that? Big shaded area. let's do this. Let's go get off of the OUJ action cam. Back to our normal programming. You got me running, hiding all over town. Got me sneaking, peeping, running you down. This can't go on. Lord knows you, and then it's a cappella. Lord knows you, and it's 3 beats. Lord knows you got to change, baby. And that's the whole song right there. You get to do that B7 2 more times, boom, 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 boom. And I've got a hard copy printed out, and I put a couple extra dashes, so I remember that it's 7 and not 5. And then you'll remember, of course, from our last session, maybe our last 2 sessions, that you got B minor 7 on the 2nd fret, barred 2nd fret, C minor 7, 3rd fret, D minor 7, 5th fret. It's good to know because D minor 7 is not an easy chord to play. I saw somebody the other day who was jumping to the 5th fret when they wanted to play D minor 7 and then jumping back into a regular 1, 2, first 3 fret series of chords. But they kept jumping to the 5th fret. I knew exactly what he was doing. He did not want to try to play a 4-finger D minor 7 because he knew this was easier. And if that's D minor 7, then E minor 7 is the 7th fret, just barred. All 4 fingers would look like that, of course. And so that last line, the very last line of the song, this can't go on. Lord knows you can slow it way down. Give yourself plenty of time to get to the 7th fret. Lord knows you've got to look at your dots to make sure you're on the correct dot for the 7th fret. Lord knows you've got to change. So that's kind of a fun way to end it. You do whatever you want with the ending, but you can certainly do an E minor change. Our regular E minor 7 works just fine, but it's kind of fun to add a little tonal difference. Let's play it through just for fun. Who's got questions? Who's got an echo? Anybody who has an echo, raise your hand. I can only see me. I can't see you, so I don't have everybody on the... I should do that. Yeah, we're okay. No questions? 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump. Jump and 1. You got to change your evil ways, baby. Before I stop loving you, you got to change, baby. Every word that I say is true. You got me running, hiding all over town. Got me sneaking, peeping, running you down. Can't go on. Lord knows you got to change, baby. When I come home, baby, my house is dark and my pots are cold. You hang around, baby, with Gene and Joan and who knows who. Getting tired, waiting, fooling around. I'll find somebody who won't make me feel like a clown. This can't go on. Lord knows you got to change, baby. Jump. Jump. When I come home, baby, my house is dark and my pots are cold. You hang around, baby, Gene and Joan and who knows who. I'm getting tired of waiting. somebody who won't make me feel like a clown. This can't go on. Lord knows you got to change. I got the right dot. So proud. So proud. You have successfully made it through 2 songs. Let me see what I forget what's next. One of those shuffle songs. Yeah, Evil Gal Blues. I'm an evil gal. Unless anybody has questions about evil ways, we're going on to Evil Gal. Yeah, a lot to think about here. That's busy. Remember the C, A minor, F, D minor, G7, G7, sus4. Okay. You could still see it. I think you can still see it. Let's move me out of the way. Okay, there we go. Okay. So almost everybody was here last time, but that just to review, you could play the whole song. You've got a bunch of a very busy chord chart with C/A minor, F/D minor, C/A minor, G7 shuffle, because I didn't want to write G7/G7 sus all over the place. Anywhere you see G7 in here, we're doing the G7. I'm doing the G7 shuffle. You do whatever you want, and I'll explain that momentarily. So you could play the whole thing with the first chord in the set, just C. 16 beats in the 12-bar blues for that first C chord. F, 8 beats. And C, 8 beats. G7 gets 4 beats. F gets 4 beats. And C. And we've kind of been fooling around with that G7 hit by doing a 3-step. So do G7, move it to the 2nd fret. You might call that G#7, might not. And then push it out to the 3rd fret and push your outer fingers out to the 5th fret. And that's a 2nd position G7, so it goes. And a little bit quicker it might be. I don't know if that was any quicker or not. That was a little quicker. I was trying to think about the timing on that, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Or you just hit G7 twice and do a nice long rest. Okay, so you play that the entire way through. Great song, bluesy, all good. But if you want to break up those 16 beats of C, on the 2 and the 4, keep your C, add your index finger for A minor. So 1, 2 with A minor, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. F. On the 1, add that D note or D minor on the 2. F, 3, 4. Keep adding that D note. And you can play it very bluesy. You can do all down strums. But if you want to fill some of the space, then you would do down up. There's the up. Back to C. G7. And G7 sus is you just stick your pinky out there on that 1st string 3rd fret. Pull it off. Pull your ring finger off. and back to F. So that goes. You could certainly put your pinky back down for that fourth beat. I don't know why I like that descending series and why I like to take my ring finger off on that fourth beat, but I do. Kind of bluesy. So that's the second level. And you all are third level players, so you of course know that you can do at some point, and it sounds way better when you're not singing because it gets lost in the singing, but at some point you can do 1 on the C, add your A minor, 2, then add that A sharp note, that third fret top string for your third beat, and then pull it off for your fourth beat. What I tend to do is I tend to add it like on the fourth series. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. I don't add it all the time, just like with F and D minor. So the third beat, you just poof your ring finger out for an F7 and bring it back into D minor. So out and in and out and in. Eek. And sometimes I'll do that again on the second series. G7 you only have for 4 beats, no matter which section you're in, and so there you just gotta go for it. Something like that. Who has questions? I talk too much. That's because you're good students. Not that bad students have questions. That's not the point at all. As many of you were here, have been here before. So let's look at this. Amen. We've done that whole shuffle thing in the intro. Let's go to the first verse. 1, 2, 3. I'm an evil gal. Don't you bother with me. I'm an evil gal. Don't you bother with me. No, 'cause I'll empty your pockets, fill you with misery. Yes, I will. Well, I got C stop. Men, you can do a C stop. You just hit a C and put your fingers down. Men to the right, men to the left, men to my right. I got men every day. And you just pick up the shuffle with men every day. I got men every day. Got men every night. I said I'm evil. You better not bother with me. So I didn't do any of that extra push out on the F or the A minor because I'm singing over it. You can barely hear it, so I don't care about it. You better not bother with me, 'cause I'll empty your pockets and I'll fill you with misery. Whenever you're trying to think of saying something next, when you stop and you haven't stopped yet, you're going to screw up. So you might as well just play and not think. I got caviar for breakfast, champagne every night. You see, I rang through because I wasn't thinking instead of doing a stop. And you can ring through. I got caviar for breakfast, champagne every night, and a midnight snack for every man in my sight. I said, I'm evil. You better not bother with me, 'cause I'll empty your pockets, fill you with misery. Oh, if you wanna be happy, better not hang out with me. If you wanna be happy, better not hang out with me, 'cause I'll empty your pockets and I'll fill you with misery. Yeah, I'm evil, 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 yeah. I'm evil, evil, evil. Oh yeah. If you wanna be happy, better not hang out with me. Said if you wanna be happy, you better not bother with me, 'cause I'll empty your pockets and I'll fill you with misery. That was Evil Gal Blues. I don't know if that was the finest performance ever in the history of OUJ, but you get the idea. The whole idea is not that we play this perfectly. It's to introduce everybody to that C-A minor shuffle. So whether you can perform it perfectly or not, you know how it works, and you know if you want to play it, you can practice it, and then eventually you can be a blues X person too. But speaking of which, we're doing 2 in a row because it is the blues songbook. And it's nice to have that muscle memory. And this is Joe Williams Sings and Count Basie Swings. And so it's good that you know that album, that CD exists. If I was going to recommend anything today, it would be to find that. Some of those recordings with Joe Williams and Count Basie, and just kind of immerse yourself. It's either Count Basie Swings, Joe Williams Sings, or Joe Williams Sings, Count Basie Swings. One of the two. And we started out with an easier version. So all those chords are exactly what we've been doing. So I'm going to cover up the chords just a little bit. Presumably you can still see the turnaround riff. And this is just a little, taking it up a notch. So again, you can play C, F, G7, C, and not worry about anything else. And it's a perfectly good song. Not going to worry about the intro until we get to the riff. So the second line of the intro that we're not worrying about eight beats of C, 4 beats of G7, 4 beats of F, and I put my pinky down. I don't know, we might go to the OUJ action cam. We got time. Let's do that. Go to the OUJ action cam. Thanks, Fred, in the booth. Nicely done. Nicely executed. So I have notes on my sheet. I don't actually, but I'm just trying to encourage you to do that once in a while. Print a sheet out and make some notes. F, D minor. And my last C, A minor, I'm putting my pinky down. I do a C. I do down, up, down, up, down, up, down. C. C strum. My pinky's already down, so I'm going to lay down an F7. My pinky's already settled, so I'm laying down an F plus that middle finger on that third string, third fret. And so instead of going like that, it's pretty much the same thing except more complicated. Your pinky is down, F7, and you jump everything just one fret. F7, F sharp 7, G7. Like that. Very pretty. Except that's not the riff. But that's what happens. That's those 4 rows, the 4 columns of, where's my little pointer? There it is. That's these 4 columns in here. If you can see the arrows circling the 4 columns of figures. So that's your C. Oops, C. Lay down your F7. And notice if I pull out my middle finger, then I am playing that stretched G7 that we played when we went. Except now we're using that top string, your G string. Okay, so we did C, A minor. Let's just take a few measures just to get into this. Second line of the intro. G7, F, C, A minor. Now, why do I want to have my pinky down? You do this any way you want. Because I want to put a finger, I want to walk my fingers, my ring, my middle, and my index down the top of the G string, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret. And so if my playing my normal C, yeah, I could probably do it. But once I'm going to have to switch my whole hand position when I get to that, trying to get that index finger up there on that G string, 1st fret. If I have my pinky, then I stretch a little bit for my ring, nothing at all for my middle, and nothing at all for my index. And once you do that, so we just did C, A minor. I'm reaching up with my ring finger, and I'm doing 3rd fret, and then So G, A, G, G string, A string, G string, or then your middle finger goes on the top of the 2nd string. Your index goes to the top of the 1st string. And I'm just doing my thumb and my index, and I'm just going top, bottom, top. And I'm moving my fingers across the top of the strings to make it sound different. Then, so let's go through that again. C, A minor shuffle, 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of fun. And then that's a thing you can work on. You can work on your speed. And it just, for me, it just works a lot better if my pinky is already anchored. Then when I, not only for these fingers up on the top string, but also when I want to put my other 3 fingers down for that F7. So nice to have an anchor. Who has questions? We're going to go through this. You see the riff 14 times down the right side of the page. So we're going to go through this. Have no fears. Okay. Fearless. You are fearless. So, yeah, let's play that intro. Da, 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 da. Let's go back to, let's get out of the action cam. Thank you, Fred in the booth. Much appreciated. I'm getting warm. I played a song further on up the road earlier that I recorded for a project, and it's a really dark song, and so I put on this dark hoodie because it just seemed appropriate. Johnny Cash sings it. Bruce Springsteen sings it. It could be in the blues book. I don't know. I think it's in the, yeah. I'm working on the OUJ Folk Americana songbook, and it's in that songbook. That's what I'm practicing. Anyway, I digress. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and easy. Going to F. Keeping it easy, C. Going to G7. Nice and slow. Notice I switched to my pinky. Thumb, index, thumb. Lay them all down. Oh, you're good. 2, 3, 4. Every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. Gotta hear Joe Williams do it. When you see me worried, baby, because it's you I hate to lose. Nice and slow. Oh, you're getting good. 2, 3, 4. I said, nobody loves me. Nobody seems to care. Nobody loves me. Nobody seems to care. Speaking of bad luck and trouble, well, you know I've had my share. I switched to my pinky. 2, 3, 4. 16 beats. I said, gonna pack my suitcase, move on down the line. Gonna pack my suitcase, move on down the line. Where there ain't nobody worrying, ain't nobody crying. Maki's here. 2, 3, 4. Every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. You see me worry, baby, because it's you I hate to lose. Every day I have the blues. Ow, I invented that ending. I don't know if it works or not. You know, you sit around long enough, you just have fun with stuff. So there you go. There you go. That's the turnaround riff. Do-do-do, do-do-do, or do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's really a triplet. You know, we play it slow to learn it. And then over time we get faster and better and smoother and funner. What were we going to do? Oh, we got time. We're still good. We're still good. I don't know why I'm scrolling. I don't even know what I'm scrolling to. Jojo, get back, Jojo. Scroll back, Jojo. It's only got 4 chords, and it struck me as a blues song. I don't know why. Maybe because of George Harrison's solo. Maybe that sounded bluesy. I don't know why it strikes me as a blues song. It's just C, C7, F, and G minor 7. So I think it's an F, but it's got a lot of C. And I was fooling around with it this morning and just trying to play it like we've been playing with the shuffle. Doesn't quite work. But if you do down strums, almost works. Kind of hard drive and kind of a feel to it. But we tend to do either down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Or just an island strum, 4 beats of island strum, down, and then the 5th and the 6th beat on C. Or just a down, down, up. And a G minor 7 and F. That's another good kind of a G minor 7 F. That's a good exercise. That'll wear out your index finger right quick. Yeah, I do that about 3 times and then give it a rest and kind of stretch it out a little bit. I know mine's feeling kind of wonky. But that's really, there's nothing else to the song. You know, you'll see tap, tap, tap in a couple places where I'll just do three percussive taps. Get back, Joe. Get back, Joe. But there's not a lot to the song except for those 6 beats. That's always kind of, you know, separating a chord strum, a 4-beat strum, and then continuing with the same chord with another 2 beats is always a little bit of a trick. So I kind of separate them out. It's like, it's a new chord, even though it's called exactly the same thing. I think of it as a new chord. I got to do a new thing. That's all we got there. So that's why this is, you know, the blues songbook, sort of, because I don't know if this is a blues song at all, but I just included it in the book. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tucson, Arizona for some California grass. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, JoJo. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, Joe. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, Joe. George is ripping off a vicious guitar solo right now. Sweet Loretta Martin thought she was a woman, but she was another man. All the girls around her say she's got it coming, but she gets it while she can. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, Loretta. I think the delivery just came. That's gonna move. Yeah, baby, get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Mikey, my baby, oh my baby, he is so cute. So that's going to be a classic on the replay. That's awesome. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's see. And just kind of for the icing on the cake. It's so funny. Dying to see if it's actually the delivery or one of our neighbors. He goes nuts. He goes nuts. One of our dear friends has a very small dog that she brings over, and they visit whenever they go out for a walk. The dog pulls her down the driveway because Macaroni is the name of the dog. Macaroni knows that there's treats to be had at the powerhouse, so that's how that goes. Yeah, that ain't gonna work at all, is it? 90%. What does that do? What happened? So happy St. Patty's Day. This is our nod. We're looking for Irish songs that would be good for the group that were not traditional Irish lilts. And found this song. And I don't know if you got a chance to look at the video that I sent out or not, but it is a much loved song in Galway, that's for sure. And I really liked it a lot. Steve Earle, an American, certainly wasn't written by an Irish lad, but he must have visited Galway one time and was smitten by somebody. So we're back to key of F, G minor 7, or B flat, whichever you prefer. Trickiest part of this, again, you've got an F with 6 beats. So that's going to be tricky. And then a bunch of 2-beat, 4-beat, 2-beat, 2-beat, 4-beat, 2-beat, 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 4-beat, 2-beat, 2. So you have to get ready for your down, up switch. And the melody is something like, well, I took a stroll, oh, long walk on a day, So you have to stay low on that first day. on a grand fine day. And I ask you, friend, tell me what would you do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I knew right then I'd be taking a whirl. See, those two beats come fast. Round the Salt Hill Prom with the Galway girl. So that's the melody. Carries through all three verses. You know, fun one to listen to and then try to sing yourself. We'll just go through it real quick just for as a nod to the Emerald Isle. We might actually finish by 2:15 if I don't start talking again. Thanks so much for hanging out today. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinky. 5th fret. Well, I took a stroll on the old long walk on a day I met a little girl and we stopped to talk on a grand fine day. And I asked you, friend, tell me what would you do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I knew right then I'd be taking a whirl round the Salt Hill Prom with a Galway girl. I'm adding my pinky. We were halfway there, and the rain came down on a day She asked me up to her flat downtown on a grand fine day. And I asked you, friend, tell me what would you do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. So I took her hand and I gave her a twirl. And I lost my heart to a Galway girl. When I woke up, was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home. And I ask you now, tell me what would you do? If her hair was black and her eyes were blue. I've traveled around, been all over this world. Boys, I ain't seen nothing like a Galway girl. Ooh. Oh my goodness. What a day in the park. How's everybody doing out there? Look at that. There's Ken, Barbara, Annie's here. I'll be darned. Let me close off the recording and then we can chat if anybody wants to chat. Whatever we used to have. Oh, it's the more button. There it is.